So, like I said, the Hollywood strike, the writer's strike, it's over. I mean, it's good if you miss some of the late night talk shows and things like that. I guess that we're relying on these writers. For the most part, I don't think many people have really even noticed, but eh, whatever, it's done. So here we go. I'm going to read this article by Forbes. It just goes into a little bit of what they settle for and stuff. And it's Forbes. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Forbes as a um, article writer, but in this case, might be all right. We'll see. So Hollywood writers and studios reach exceptional tentative deal to end strike. So Hollywood writers and studios agreed to a tentative deal Sunday, setting the stage for an end to a nearly 5-month strike, one of Hollywood's longest work stoppages in decades, triggered by demands for better pay, residuals from streaming platforms, and concerns over the use of artificial intelligence. That was a big thing. They were worried about AI, um, them using AI writers essential, or just like writing scripts off of AI, which is a concern. If you've ever used ChatGPT or any of these AI programs, you'll know that they're pretty good and they're getting better all the time. So the idea that they could take a writer's job, especially if you're not a very good writer, is quite concerning for them. The Writers Guild of America said a tentative minimum basic agreement has been reached, and the deal is exceptional, with meaningful gains and protections for writers in every sector of the membership. The Guild hailed its members in a statement, saying the deal was a result of the leverage generated by your strike. They'll always say that. They'll always say that if they're, you got a union or, a members based organization in some way like that, where they're obviously paying some type of dues or something like that. They'll always say that because they've got to legitimize, their position as, as this membership, right? They need to, they need to make it like, well, they need to make their a value for their services essentially. Their service is just to provide this group for people to be able to strike. But it's the writers that were striking. It's not like it was the this membership committee or or the higher ups in the guild that did anything for them. So I mean, they met and they struck a deal. Anyways, so the guild. Oh, sorry. The tentative deal is for a 3-year contract agreement, and it was reached after 5 days of talks between the writers' union and the studios represented by the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Details of the deal have not been yet made public, as the final contract language is still being drafted, but it'll have to be voted on and ratified by the union's leadership and its members. The strike will officially remain in effect until the final approval of the deal, although the WGA said it has suspended picketing of the studios. So I guess it was 146 days that this strike lasted, and the longest was in 1988, which was 153 days. So, I mean, it's good that they were able to settle it out anyway. WGA, with its 11,500 members, began striking in May as writers demanded a revised compensation structure, saying the existing one had been upended by studios' pivot towards streaming. Yeah, well, obviously that's gonna worry them a little bit. They're not gonna necessarily need writers as much. Excuse me. The writers also flagged concerns about the use of AI for writing scripts, as I said, right? So, in a statement, the SAG AFTRA wrote, "To our fellow union siblings," that's a weird way to put it, "we extend our heartfelt congratulations on securing a tentative agreement with the AMPTP. We applaud your dedication, diligence, and unwavering solidarity over the last 5 months." Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. So it's over. Good. I don't know. I guess it accomplished something, so they can be happy about that. We don't have to hear about it anymore, which would be nice. I'm sure they'll find a way to go on strike again in 6 months when AI gets better and they start using it more. Until then, a little bit of quiet maybe. And now the bad late night talk show hosts can get back to work. So that's I guess that's good for everybody.